Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from February 24th until March 2nd. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in here. Let's see, and also too, I want to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings. If you're interested in that, that link will be down below in the description. Let's take a look here though, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you. Well, one good thing that's happening for you this week is that Mars is now coming direct in your sign. So if you've been feeling emotionally agitated, frustrated, Mars coming direct, or even just feeling like you haven't been able to find that traction, or maybe you've been feeling just emotionally exhausted, emotionally burnt out. I think with Mars coming direct in your sign, you're about to find some traction here and be able to move forward. So let's see here, but also we have this new moon in Pisces that's happening this week as well, and that will be in your 9th house. So there could be things related to travel, learning, education, philosophy, morality, your beliefs. Let's see here. Yeah, I've been getting this energy here for you for a while, Cancer. It's been showing up. You're definitely supposed to be a leader. 6 of Wands in your challenge. And some of you may be like, whatever, Austin. I'm not saying you have to be this, this huge leader. I'm just saying that you have the power to really influence in very strong ways. And I think Spirit's really wanting you to use that gift that you have and bring it to the world here. Whether that's just literally being an example for others or literally stepping into being more of a leader. Because you're looking for growth and success. And I think too, you want to be recognized here as well. Or at least, like recognized and admired. But not admired in a selfish way. You want to be recognized, like you want to be seen. And I think that has a lot to do with all this Pisces energy that's in your 9th house, literally. I mean, before we even jump into your reading, because there's a lot going on here. The new moon that'll be in Pisces will be in your 9th house, which 9th house does deal with higher levels of education. It deals with philosophy, morality, your principles, your ethics, your virtues, beliefs, philosophy on life. And it also deals with being like an authority. So all this energy is really being activated for you with this new moon, because the sun's in Pisces, Mercury's in Pisces, Neptune's in Pisces, Saturn's in Pisces. North Node's in Pisces. So your whole future is being shaped by these things. And the 9th house also deals with teachers and guides and mentors and parents, right? So all that energy is happening for you as well. And I think you pulled this Grand Trine card. It says blessings here. The Grand Trine are natural gifts that you have. And if you're wondering, like, well, what are my gifts? Right? Like, I don't know what my gifts are. I don't know what my strengths are. One thing, I think Peter Drucker, he wrote a book called Managing Oneself. I think it was actually him that said this. And I read this a long time ago. I think I was like 16, 17. But somebody just recently reminded me of the book. I'm like, I totally forgot about that book. But usually what you get complimented on the most, like what people admire about you, is usually what your gift or your strengths and your gifts are. You may already be conscious of them though. But they come so natural to you that you're not really conscious of it. And that's what a trine is in astrology, that it's just so harmonious and so consciously integrated that you're not really aware of it. But you do have very strong gifts here. Let's see here. You pulled this as time to release negativity. This card is a full moon in Scorpio. I want to let the emotional bitterness get to you here, because Scorpio energy, especially a moon in Scorpio, I have moon in Scorpio, right? We can latch on to some fucking deep, intense emotions, right? And I feel like for Cancers, it has not been easy for you with Mars retrograde in your sign. So the frustration, I think it's time to release all that. And, this is when you can be feeling like you're emotionally triggered or being challenged, right? And with a moon in Scorpio, it's like, we'll fucking fight back, right? That's how we are. Right? Or like we'll respond back. But I think you're having to have to take the high road, because the 9th house does deal with where all that energy is. It's the higher mind. It's like philosophy. You can think Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous philosophers ever, is going to get into some stupid debate or some stupid like argument. No, he's going to be like, he's going to know wisely that I can avoid that. And so I think that's what you're doing here. It's like you're starting to be able to like release and not be triggered by certain things here anymore. I can't wait to jump into your reading though. Yeah, you pull this Moss card, it says adaptability here. And yeah, I mean, adaptability is everything. And as a water sign, you're really good at that. And we're about to have a lot of water in the astrology. We already do, right? Sun's in Pisces, Mercury's in Pisces. We're about to have this new moon in Pisces, Saturn's in Pisces, Neptune's in Pisces, Mars is in Cancer. The moon's in Scorpio when I'm doing this video right now, right? So there's so much water. And water is the ability to be able to be flexible, fluid, adaptable. Right, like Bruce Lee said, you put water into the cup, it becomes the cup. Put water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Everybody's having to be like water, and so the water signs are really going to be able to capitalize on this energy here. Let's jump into your read here. You did pull the High Priestess here in the position of the overall energy here. There are deep things that you're about to be accessing and uncovering here. You're a very deep person, I feel, Cancer. Cancers are deep. Scorpio always gets the rap for being the deep one, right? And Pisces, but people always sleep on Cancer. It's like Cancer has like very deep desires and opinions. Cancers are very opinionated. Y'all just keep it to yourself. I know how Cancers are. But you're deep as well, and you feel things deeply. But that's a gift though, because it's through the subtle awarenesses and the things that you pick up on emotionally that you're able to gain a lot of information that's hidden. So there's a lot of things that are hidden that you're accessing here with the High Priestess, or that you're discovering with the High Priestess. What's beneath the curtain, or what's behind the curtain? Pulling back the veil, like looking more deeply into things. That's what you're doing here this week. And I feel that you're very sensitive. So I feel like you're also very clairvoyant. You probably have natural like psychic abilities. You have the Hierophant here in your current energy. You're learning something here, Cancer. Don't tell me you're not, because you are, because I can see it. The Hierophant and the High Priest are actually pairs in the tarot. And the High Priestess is the one that listens and observes, and the Hierophant is the one that teaches. So the Hierophant's always symbolic of the guide or the mentor. And I think it's both sides of the coin here. You are the guide and the mentor teaching other people, but you're also learning from guides and mentors here. Right, so there's this good circular energy here and rhythm here that you're starting to establish. Yeah, I like this energy here. Six of Wands is in your challenge here. Because one thing I get here in your challenge is you want to be more successful, but it's more so it's not success in like this. It's not success in a way in which it's like braggadocious or anything like that. It's more so that you want to be recognized for the work that you're doing, and maybe you feel like you're not getting the credit or the recognition or the visibility that you've been wanting. And I think that may be bothering you here. And I think you're trying to figure out how you can be of service and be the best leader that you can, and really find your sense of confidence with things. The Star card is your advice, and the Star card is all about bringing your gifts to the world. It's bringing your unique light to the world. Your gifts, your individuality, and being of service, like showing up to the collective and connecting here and sharing your truth. And the Star card is also aspirations, right? Having that strong North Star of what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and doing everything that you can to accomplish that. And that's your advice here, is like to dream here. Your voice. There's something about your voice, and I'm hearing this intuitively. Like people are trying to, oh yeah, there goes Spirit giving me the confirmation. So almost like people are trying to suppress your voice. The reason why I say this is because there's an ibis in the background of this card on the tree at the top, which is symbolic of singing your own tune in life. And it's your divine birthright to do that. So, and I feel like for some reason, it's like you really want to let your voice be heard. You have the Eight of Swords here in the future position. Honestly, I feel like everybody's going to experience this in the future. I don't think it's just you. So I think that's a good thing here with the Eight of Swords being in the future, because the Eight of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini, and we're going to have the Sun square Jupiter this week, at the end of the week. And so just to make this very simple, that Jupiter and Geminis, we really want to expand upon our ideas, and we want to make sense out of things, and we want to move forward with clarity, and we want to be able to speak clearly. We want to be able to understand things clearly, specifically when it comes to the social sphere and just wanting growth. But that Sun in Pisces, that's what will be squaring it. The challenge would be that Pisces is more introspective and reflective. It wants to take time to process things and examine things and go deeper into things, right? And so that square to Jupiter is like, yeah, we want that growth, and we want to expand upon our ideas and move forward. But it's like we have to like sit and think and contemplate, and it can bring scattered thinking, right? Or just a lot of things becoming very abstract and kind of hard to manage. So I think the best thing to do is like to just relax. Like that's what I would say. You have the Hermit here in the outcome position. I feel like this Hermit is you, and I think the Hermit is very connected to the 9th house energy of where all this energy is taking place for you. Whether you're a Sun Cancer or a Rising Cancer, it's still affecting you. And I think here that this is you becoming very wise, and the Hermit is all about deep research, gaining enlightenment and gaining wisdom, and then showing up and being of service and guidance for others. It's like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, right? He always comes through the clutch, right? And I think this is you like coming through the clutch here, Cancer. We'll see what that's about. You did pull the Strength card here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, and the Strength card deals with courage. I'm not saying you don't have any courage. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the Strength card is Leo, right? It's like letting your voice be heard, right? It's like, and that's your advice that I was just talking about with the ibis bird here. It's like having the courage to express yourself and express your will here. But also with this card here that says it's time to release negativity. This is the Strength card is about having compassion and love and grace. That strength doesn't always come through, control, right? And dominance. It can come through gracefulness, right? Love and empathy, compassion. All right, let's clarify your reading. Clarify the High Priestess here for Cancers. Clarify the High Priestess. You pulled the Ship card. It says exploration here. I don't think this is you going on a trip or anything like that. No, this is like the deep seas, right, that you are traveling. There's a Drake line that goes, damn. There's a Drake lyric that says, steady trying to ride the rough. Damn, I totally forgot. Trying to ride the rough. God damn it. Steady trying to ride the rough waves, or steady trying to ride the waves, but it's rough seas. I'm losing enough sleep. So I feel that's how it goes. So I feel here for you, Cancer. It's like you're kind of like in the thick of things right now. And it's like you're the one who's having to like show up when things are difficult and stay the course even though things are difficult. And other people may be triggering you or not supporting you or something like that. But like this is all part of the journey, I feel, with this card. So I think it's what you're learning too, is like, I think you're learning like you have, for one, resilience, but I think self-reliability. Clarify the hierophant in your current energy. You pulled this Grapes card. It says blessings here. Yeah, it's like what you know, who you are as a person, a guide, a mentor, a teacher, an authority. Like you're very wise and you have the ability to teach and guide. I think that's one of your greatest blessings here. And also too, this could be you learning from a mentor as well, or just learning something in general that's going to, you know, help you bear fruits with what your endeavors are. Clarify the Six of Wands in the challenge. You pulled this cloud card, it says revelation. Yep. You're daydreaming. You're daydreaming about success. You're daydreaming about it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like you're the glory. It's the glory. Like you want to be successful. But right now there's challenges in the way of that. Excuse me. You pulled this reciprocity card with the star card here as your advice here. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to be connected to the world. No more isolating. Solitude's okay, right? But isolation, don't isolate or alienate yourself. The star card in the hand, reciprocity, is like literally showing up into the world and being of service and connecting with people, helping people, sharing your gift with other people. Like yeah. Because you have very strong gifts here. Clarify the Eight of Swords here in the future position. You pulled this bench card. It says assess here. That's what I mean. That Sun square Jupiter, that'll be at the end of the week. 2nd, 1st, and even the 28th of February, I feel. To where the mind is going to become scattered. It's going to be scattered thinking. It's like really wanting to advance and move forward with things and expand upon your ideas, but it's like, hold on, things aren't making sense. I got to contemplate, meditate, and that's not a bad thing. Like sometimes it's actually good to do less. Clarify the Hermit here in the outcome. You pull this ice card. It says stagnation here. And then this card also wanted to come out. It says lobster inner growth here. Yeah, the Hermit, like I said, has the desire to learn and grow. If you want to learn if you just want to learn what the Hermit means, just simply at its root is the desire to learn and grow. And so there's a lot of inner growth happening here, and it's like you have been frozen and stuck. It's like, damn, it's like, but things are starting to thaw here. Some of y'all are working on a masterpiece here. Clarify this strength card here. Pull this flag card. It says devotion. Yeah, and it's just having the courage to stay devoted to what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So, but I feel, the strength card is about learning both. Like sometimes it's the courage to act, but sometimes it's the courage to yield. Right? That power isn't always necessarily through constant action. Sometimes it's, okay, let me yield. And then wait for the opportunities. But with love and compassion, I feel there's nothing that you can't accomplish here. So that's what I got for you, Cancer, in your reading. I loved your read. I'm wishing you the best. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link's down below in the description. Any question you have, I'm here to answer. If you need clarity or direction or confirmation, guidance, whatever it is that you need, I'm here. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise, in that, Cancer, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in the next video.